All right. So it was brought to my attention that the video that I posted, two of the videos didn't have audio. So I'm gonna redo them really quick. Okay, I'm gonna do both at the same time, so the both quad videos are gonna be in the same video analysis to make my life a little bit better. We're gonna start with the Marical here. Again, technology stuff happens. I'm gonna try to keep it quite brief, and also there's a lot of stuff that I'm sure that you all can see from here. So the first thing that I see here, I don't know if you can see this frame, is actually really good. Good job in keeping the butt a little bit more center. I don't know if you can see here, Jim, how you're leaning a little bit towards your port side, right there. Let me go like this, and let's go to the finish here. I don't know if you guys can see right there how like we're leaning a little bit, and then let me go to this angle. I can see D a little bit still leaning, but not too bad. At the catch, at the finish, it looks a little bit better. So again, think about like finishing a little bit more even. And Jim, here you can see another frame here. I don't think you do it when sweeping. I think that you do it mostly when schooling. So let's try again from the beginning. You guys, I'm tired. Entry not bad on this one. The only issue that I'm seeing here is like the roll-up's still quite clumsy. The roll-up's still like, waiting for something to happen to put the plate into the water and then pushing. Jim, I'm gonna say that Jim and Matt, okay job in rolling up, scoring up early. I know that with schooling it's a little bit more challenging. Hi, Poppy. Coach Poppy says that you guys need to roll up early, okay? Hi, Poppy. It's my friend's dog, so I'm babysitting her. She's so freaking cute. So yeah, so a little bit more square roll up. Like I like to see that, Jim and Matt. I don't know if you can see. We're gonna see it on the next frame, like how you kind of drop your hands a little bit too much, and there's a little too much trajectory, like to put the blade into the water. D and Rob, I can tell like you guys are trying, but still a little bit clumsy. There's some that stroke there. It's better. It goes all the way on the square, so that's good. Hi, Poppy. Once we engage, like I think that the backing in is not terrible. It looks pretty good from this angle. I would say like I think that with the hands are a little uneven here. I can see Jim with one hand because of the leaning too. I can see one hand going towards too high, so the starboard blade is really high up, and then see Jim how the blade on the port side is kind of low, so kind of balance it out, bring both hands even. We're gonna see it on the Mystique too a little bit, okay? And during the recovery it doesn't look terrible. I mean, falling a little bit. Hi, Poppy, good girl. And then again, probably like the set was caused by these little hands adjustments. There, Rob, oh, bless you, Rob, Poppy. I could see there, Rob, that you're going a little bit deep on the port side as well there, and kind of still like I know that there's a lot going on. What else do we see? Again, scoring up a little late, going a little bit too deep in for my taste. Rob on the port side, and starboard looks better though. Then see Jim, you can see kind of like here you're kind of like lifting the left shoulder and then dropping the right and keeping the left on nice and high. The releases look better. I think that we're improving. My only concern is that sometimes like the drive feels a little bit more soft. Let's use the word soft, because I still wanted to make it high, Poppy. I still want it to be powerful from the legs and a powerful drive from the legs, but still like it feels like sometimes we roll a little bit short and we wash out a little bit. See here, like looks like the blade's already like getting out. Well, then port side starboard side, sorry, is getting out early. But I don't think I got it in video, but like a little reminder of like keeping the power through the legs, and that also has to do, I didn't take a video on the side, but see here how we go deep, and then we kind of like go like where we're supposed to be. So we kind of like a little unstable with the hands. So I think we have a lesson coming up, so we're gonna talk about it a little bit more there. And yeah, not bad. Again, I'm gonna keep it brief. Poppy's hungry, it's dinner time. I'm hungry, I'm tired, so Mystique. This, I think, was the second piece. I think. Oh. Alrighty, so normal speed. Again, the quality is not great. I think that my phone has been a little bit wonky, so you guys are gonna see a couple of videos that are kind of blurry. First thing that I'm seeing here at the finish, I'm seeing AJ and Gary, both of you. Hi, Poppy, baby. I wish I had my own doggy, but I have my friends like me, you know, it's fine. Okay, so here at the finish, I want you to pay attention, Gary and AJ. So I'm gonna try to zoom in and see if the quality stays. I don't know if you can see Zach here. Gary, Zach keeps like kind of like the hands next to each other. So let's see Ron. All right, too. And I think that you and AJ, you both keep the right on the bottom and the left on the top. Remember that the finish, we kind of want to bring both hands kind of even, to make that release clean and to make sure that both blades get out at the same time. So I can tell that you guys doing that by seeing this. Like, see, Gary, how low your hand on the port side is. And let's see if I can find another frame there. See here, AJ, how, like, you know, I can see that during the drive, you're kind of grabbing it a little bit with the right side and bringing it a little bit lower. So I would like you guys to bring that right hand a little bit higher. And if we need to move the foot stretchers a little bit more towards the stern, that's fine, but it's something that we can achieve because Rucksack here is doing it. Ron does an okay job with it too. So yes, making sure that we finish with both hands level with each other. Really important to think about it, okay? At the recovery, you know, still a little bit lacking with the hips. I can see that AJ and Zach are trying. Ron and Gary were really straight up. So you know, I'll take that, AJ and Zach. Sorry, AJ and Zach. Thank you. And then same thing at the catch, right? So we want to make sure that both hands are kind of like at the same level. So here I can see the left hand a little bit lower. AJ. And then see how you grab a little bit more, Gary, with the left hand, and you both actually grab a little bit more with one side, and then keep it at the finish here. Boop. Gary, I want you to pay attention to, let's take a look at your head. Remember the chicken head? It's back. Well, it's kind of like, you know, so we're putting the blade into the water. So I think that this is more of like a general call for everybody. I think that we're rowing it in, meaning it like we put the blade into the water while we push with the legs, rather than putting the blade in and then pushing, like, or like actually bearing it more before pushing with the legs. Okay, so we want to lock the blade in. So we're rowing it in here all together. But Gary, let's take a look at here. How the shoulders, like here looks good. Here it's perfect, Gary. When we put the blade into the water, the shoulders go up. Zach, you're getting better at the shoulders. Before it was more like Gary, so I know that you're thinking about it as well. Still looking quite powerful, but see how you're doing a little bit of a rainbow. So a little bit the hands drop, then we go up, and then we drop them to the belly button a little bit. Not too bad though. Let me see. So we put the blade into the water, we push a little bit of grabbing too, Gary. And I don't know if you can see that you open a little bit with your head as well. So like you go head up, and then you drop the head. So think about dropping the shoulders a little bit more and pushing more with the legs. We're opening a lot with the upper body. See here, all three of you. AJ is getting better. I think that AJ, the leg engagement is better, AJ. So keep it up. Keep working on that core. Keep thinking about that squeeze. Because this catch position is good. The problem is like, the uneven hands, but the position is good. We just need to think a little bit more. See here how we're pulling a little bit. So we want to keep thinking a little bit more about the legs, but it's looking better. Zach, a little bit of grabbing, but not too much. Again, with the shoulders, I feel like sometimes like we look down and the shoulders kind of shrug a little bit, and we rely too much on the upper body. So remember, a little bit more of a push rather than a pull. And then at the finish, I want to pay attention really quick. Let's see if I can. In run, also I forgot to mention that. This was a bad frame. Sorry, guys. Here AJ is like skying a little bit. Again, the uneven hands. That one run was good, but there's a lot of strokes that we still sky. And we kind of like, procrastinate a little bit with the roll up. Good thing that I didn't take it on video, but it's something like, we see often with you. So keeping an eye on like making sure that we bring those hands up and then we push. Those hands up and then we push. Sometimes we get a little bit behind. I think that, honestly, I think like, well, because the set issues, of course, but again, for the set, it's looking like port side is going, starboard side is going quicker than port staying a little bit behind. So this frame right here, AJ, you can see kind of like, and Gary too, like how you guys are kind of far from the water. We want to be a little bit closer so the catch is sharp. And then as we push with the legs here, AJ, I don't know if you can see here, we were talking a little bit about the finish, and I was telling you move the foot stretchers a little bit more. Because when we see that we row short, I kind of feel like it looks like this, right? So I feel like you would have a little bit more room to go all the way towards the chest and lengthen the stroke a little bit more. If we moved your foot stretchers a little bit towards bow, or move the rails if needed. Because the release of the blade is not looking bad, but like I feel like, our drive sometimes looks short because we cut the stroke shorter. So yeah, something to keep in mind. On the sweep boats, you don't do it that much. And again, keeping those hands together, like keeping the hands a little bit more, like being a little bit more aware of the hands during the drive is important. And Gary, here you can see the big shoulder tension. Blade goes into the water, opening a little bit with the head. And then see here, guys, how we kind of like keep our hands a little bit too separated. Probably it's the angle, so I'm gonna go to this one right here. Yeah, I feel like our hands are a little bit separated during the drive even. So think about keeping those hands together during the recovery, and once the hands separate, then they are at the same level. That one was better, AJ. Let me see the blade. What did it do? Yeah, that one was better, AJ. I don't know if you can tell. We have some good strokes. So again, I wouldn't drop them that much. I still would keep them a little bit higher. Same to you, Ron. I don't know if you guys can see here the trajectory. Like, it's a very big rainbow. Here we drop them and then we go up. So remember, keep the adjustment small. Keep your hands together during the drive. Let the legs work. Finish all the way to the finish. And relax. Alrighty. Hopefully this worked. Better be. Yeah. Okay. Bye.